Hey, welcome to Halloween Horror Grammar 3, the third edition. Okay, today is October 22nd, 2017. Here on the East Coast of the United States. Okay, all right, so here we go. Halloween Horror Grammar 3, okay? And here's the gang right here. All right, there's Banjo. Sylvia. There's Pepper. And there's Minnie. Hello. We had a little bit of a ruckus at the end of the last video, so hopefully, we'll kind of keep our heads about us this time. All right. So anyway, okay, let's get right into it now, and we're going to go in something I brought up a few days ago. Okay. All right. The word a lot doesn't exist. Okay, one word, a lot, A-L-O-T. I see that a lot on the internet and all over the place and stuff. Message boards and whatever. So okay, so there's only one way to do it, and it's like two words, a lot. Okay, whether you're talking about a quantity, a large quantity, or whatever, or you're talking about a property or something like that. It's all just you only have that one word. The other word does not exist. Okay, so there we go with a lot. Okay, and also. And this is unbelievable. I had to do a lot of research on this word a lot. I mean, I was only like going to follow up on the word because of the spelling of it. But like, holy cow. I mean, there's a lot of things going on with this word. It's very versatile. Okay. And it's also can be confusing at times if you don't know what's going on with this thing. That's why it took me 3 days to prepare for this. And I think I finally got it going here. All right. So, all right, here it is. Okay, I'm going to use the sentence here. There is a lot of food. There is a lot of food. All right. And the first word there is called an expletive. Okay. That's not a curse word. An expletive in grammar means it doesn't have a function. The word doesn't have a function, a grammatical function in the sentence. Okay. In this case, there here is in a subject position, but it's never the subject. It just starts up the sentence. It's a filler word. Okay. If anything, its function is like as a pointer. It points to a subject coming after the noun. All right. Okay, so I just got a message here on the camera. I don't even know what the heck that's about. Okay, so, all right. But anyway, okay, so following there, okay, there is a lot of food. Okay, now, if you're in like a second grader or a third grader, or even me, maybe a week ago, this sentence, I would probably break it down like this, okay? And this is crazy. All right, but it's wrong, okay? There is a lot of food. Okay, all right, so like there is like an expletive, okay? So it's not the subject. Okay, so like you don't even mark it. It has no grammatical significance in this one. Okay, so the next word is a verb. It is, okay? Is a lot of times a linking verb, but here, there is not the subject. So, all right, you have an issue there with the linking verb now, so forget that. All right, so then you go all right, put it down as an adjective, right? It was one of the articles, and the. It's a noun marker. All right, and the. Okay, all right, so then you follow that up, lot. All right, you have of food here. Okay, that's a prepositional phrase. So how could food be the subject, when it's part of a prepositional phrase, right? Of is the preposition, and food is the object of the preposition. So that's not the subject, right? Prepositional phrase doesn't have the subject. Okay, so there's only one noun here. It's got to be lot, all right? But a lot stands for quantity here. It stands for quantity, and it stands for a word named much, okay? So it's the same thing as the adjective much here, okay? So actually, this whole sentence is wrong, okay? Grammatically, if you're writing it this way, lot is not the subject here, okay? Because this is what's going on, all right? It took me 3 days to find this out. Okay, the three words here, a lot of, okay? The three words stand for one part of speech, adjective. The three words, a lot of. And actually, a lot of stands for the word much. Excuse me. Okay. A lot of stands for the the adjective much. So you can also do the sentence like, there is much food. All right, it's almost like biblical. Okay, you know, plow the fields. If the poor can plow the fields, there is much food, or something like that, or some kind of a quote like that. Okay, but that's something like in the Bible. You might hear something like that. Okay, okay, so a lot of stands for the adjective much. Okay, now it's really easy to break down a sentence once you understand that. So I had to go around to all these different websites, and finally, like, someone just was listing a bunch of adjectives, okay, for countable and uncountable nouns. And that's where I saw a list where it was much, many, and then it was a lot of and lots of. And I said, oh, all right. Okay, now this all makes sense. Okay, so there is a lot of food. Okay, and a lot of stands for much. Okay, now much is an adjective that is followed by a singular noun. Okay, many is used for a plural noun. When you have a plural noun, you use many. When you have a singular noun, you use much. So a lot of here is replacing much because this is a singular noun here, food. Food is just kind of like it's like a category, you know. I mean, food sounds plural, but it's actually singular here. And excuse me. Okay. All right. And also you have to have subject verb agreement now. Okay. So once you have a lot of, and you take the preposition away from food, now you can have food as the subject. Okay. There is food. There is a lot of food. There is much food. Okay. There is a lot of food. Okay. A lot of adjective. Okay. So food is a subject, a singular noun. So you have to have a singular verb. And you go back to the verb is. And you see where I got the arrow there going between the verb and the subject. Okay. And you have subject verb agreement. Okay. You have a singular noun, which means you have to have a singular verb, which you do. All right. Food, singular noun. The verb, singular verb is. Okay. All right. So here, let's have a situation here where we got a plural now. Okay. Okay. There are a lot of toys. Okay. There are a lot of toys. Okay. Again, a lot of is the adjective there. But now your subject here, toys, okay, is a plural noun. Okay. But look at the verb now. Okay. It's not is. Now it's the plural verb are. Okay. Okay. And also a lot of now stands for many. Okay. Because many is followed by a plural noun. Much is followed by a singular noun. Okay. So again, we'll go back here. See, there we go. Much, okay, a lot of stands for much, followed by a singular noun. Singular verb, much, singular noun. Okay, there is much food. There is a lot of food. Okay, here we go here. Okay, there are a lot of toys. There are many toys. There are many toys. You can't say there are much toys, right? I mean, native speakers know that doesn't sound right. So it's there are many toys, okay? Plural noun toys agrees with the plural verb, okay, are, all right? So, okay, and here I'm just showing an example of lot as a noun. They built a house on a lot, okay? And the subject is now a pronoun, okay? I say a lot of times the subject can only be a noun, but a pronoun is a substitute for a noun. So a subject actually can be a noun or a pronoun. All right, so then we have built. Now we have an action verb here, okay? Is and are like linking verbs, but I mean, again, this is like a strange sentence because like you're starting those previous sentences with there, okay? But anyway, a lot of times is and are linking verbs, okay, that don't have direct objects. But here, because you have an action verb here, built, okay, you have a chance for a direct object here. So you just have to have a noun following, okay, which you do, okay. So, and the noun is house, okay. Adjective, excuse me, is a, okay. Here is a noun marker, okay, followed by the noun house, okay. And because house is preceded by built, an action verb, okay, a transitive action verb, you're transferring action, all right, from the action verb over to the noun house. So that would be the direct object. Okay, the direct object is house here. Okay, So again, because you have an action verb now, you can have a direct object. Okay, so again, excuse me here. Okay. All right. Preposition. Now we have a preposition on. Okay. And then we have an adjective a, and then we have lot. Okay, a noun. Okay, so that's a prepositional phrase beginning with the preposition on. On a lot, prepositional phrase. Okay. Here again now, let's see. Okay, so lot would be also called the object of the preposition. Okay, but it is a noun here, and we're talking about property. Okay, so property and land. Okay, and in this position here, it would be a noun because it's the object of the preposition. I got to be real careful, by the way. Saying quantity would be like an adjective adverb, and like land would be a noun, because it really depends on like where the word falls in a particular sentence, and the words preceding lot and the words coming after lot would dictate what part of speech it is. So yeah, I'm going to be a little bit more careful here, because it's not like I'm an absolute expert, obviously, about the word a lot. Okay, all right. So okay, so that's it for this lesson here, and I hope this works out for you and it helps you out there with something. But like, you know, it's something like how you learn things in second grade or whatever, and like it just wouldn't apply to a more sophisticated sentence there. Okay, all right. Anyway, okay. So here's the crew here to say goodbye, and yeah, you know, this is great. You know, we learned a lot today of this. Yeah, we learned a lot. Yeah. You know, and I just want to say too that the word a lot has nothing to do with Minnie, because Minnie's like a little. She's only like 2 feet tall here. Okay. Hey, wait a second, man. I'm fine. No, you're a little. No, I'm not little. I'm within the range of standard size. Okay, I'm fine. Well, you know, I'm a lot, but you're like a little, because you're like 2 feet tall. No. I'm fine. I'm standard size. I'm right in the range of standard size. Look, I show you a lot. How about that? I show you a lot from the Bronx. How about that? Okay, I show you a lot from the Bronx. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I'll show you a lot. How about I show you a lot from Newark, huh? I'll show you a lot from Newark. Oh, I'm not scared of Newark. I'm from the Bronx. I'm from the Bronx, baby. I'm not scared of Newark. Oh, yeah? Well, you know what? Guess what? I'm really from Galway. How about that? I'm from Galway. I'll show you a lot from Galway. I'm so scared. I'm not scared of Galway. I'm from the Bronx. I show you a lot from the Bronx. I show you a lot from the Bronx. Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay. All right. So, anyway. All right. So, Banjo, you want to say goodbye? And Pepper? Hey, man. Okay. Take care, everybody. Yeah, we learned a lot today, right? Yeah. Okay, man. Okay. So, and then Sylvia, it's our boy. And Minnie, goodbye. Okay. So, anyway, until next time, I love you. Take care. Goodbye.